Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. Today is January the 17th, and we're going to be planting lobelia seeds. And I have my seed starting mix here. I'm using the Jiffy Organic Seed Starting Mix. I have it here. I have my warm water here. You can use hot water. My water actually cooled down on me. And when I mix my soil, I want it a nice consistency. I don't want it soupy, and I don't want it, you don't want it dry, but you don't want it soupy either. Mix this around in here. Let me get a little bit more here. I got that a little too wet. Okay, that's better. Okay, so it's a nice consistency here. It's not soupy. Water's not running out of it when you pick it up. If you get it a little drier, you can take, after you put it in whatever you're going to be planting in, you can put it in a tray of water and just let it suck up some extra water. So that's fine if you do that. Okay, so we're going to actually start putting this in our tray here. Now, I grew lobelia in all different kind of trays. I've grown it in 6-packs already. I've grown it in reused food trays. I've done them in the Cool Whip containers that you just punch holes in the bottom of it, the little shallow ones, and it grew just fine for me. And lobelia is a flower that I grow a lot of, and I use a lot of it. It's really nice for filling in your containers and your hanging baskets. It has a beautiful little blue flower to it, and I just really like it. So I plant a lot of it. And I actually keep mine clumped in like groups. I don't plant just one plant. I clump them in like groups of like 2, 3, 4. And it makes a really nice growing thing when it starts growing and blooming. Now my lobelia does start blooming indoors, which that's fine with me. So lobelia needs light to germinate, so we don't want to cover it. We're just going to put it on top of the soil. And as soon as I'm done filling this, we'll come back and I'll show you how to plant lobelia seeds. Okay, so I wanted to come back real quick and show you what lobelia seeds look like. These are the lobelia seeds. They're very teeny, and on the camera they're coming out. I guess you can see some of the orange color. They are orange, and they're very, very small. They're a lot smaller than a Coley seed. I think they are a little bit bigger than a begonia seed that's not pelleted, but they're very teeny. So I just wanted to show you what the seeds look like on them, and we'll be right back with planting them. Okay, so I got the tray filled with the seed starting mix, and I have some of the lobelia seeds here, and I'm just going to sprinkle them on top. They are going to try and stick to your fingers. They're very small. You could try and plant them in cell packs individually. I don't recommend doing that because of how small they are. I put more than one. I would definitely put more than one in a cell pack if you do them like that. And when I get this all finished planting of the seeds, we'll come back and I'll show you what to do next. Because these are going to take me a little bit to try and pick these seeds out. Okay, so we're back. And I got the lobelia seeds planted. Now, lobelia seeds need light to germinate. I believe I already told you this. So we're just keeping them on top. And I'm just going to spray across them with regular water. And this is going to help get the seed in contact with the soil really nice. I don't recommend trying to push them in with your hand because everything's going to be sticking to you. And lobelia germinates in about 20 days. I have had it come up sooner. One of the reasons why I start some of my flowers earlier, I do have a shorter growing season. I'm in Pennsylvania, but I also like to leave, I call it like a barrier for, in case something happens, in case, you know, your seeds don't germinate right, or, you know, something just happens where you happen to lose the flat or something like that. Sometimes strange things happen. And I just like to plant my stuff a little earlier. So. Okay, so we have this all wetted down. And I'm going to take it over to our light setup. And when I get it over there, we'll come back and I'll show you. Okay, so we're back and I got this under the light here. Now this light here, this is actually a grow box. And this light here is on for 14 hours a day. It's a fluorescent light. And normally you would use like a bottom heat on these for them to germinate, but we let the light heat the box up and it works for us. So that's what we're gonna do, and it'll keep the soil nice and warm. I did wind up planting then another pack of lobelia because we use a lot of it and I tend to run out of it. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them below, and I'll try and answer them for you. And you can't see it on the camera, but this will get the light from this light here, which will make our seeds germinate for us. So please don't forget to hit that little notification button. That'll tell you when I put a new video on. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.